Hi, I'm Tina Donnelly and I'm second in Department of Media and Film and I teach on the A-Level Media course. So the course is structured so that we look at a range of media over the 2 years, and we look at film marketing material, TV adverts, film posters, podcasts, newspapers, television, video games, a range of media. And what that requires is for students to be able to engage with analysis. So if you're somebody who perhaps likes English language and you like looking at a text and looking at deeper meaning, then that's the type of thing that we do in media. We just also look at how audiences are drawn to media texts. We look at ownership. And we also look at how people, places, events are represented. So we're taking a broad range of media texts and looking at it from a variety of different aspects. As well as the theoretical side of the course, there's also an opportunity to produce media content yourselves with coursework. So students have the option with a brief to produce websites, music videos, magazines, film marketing material, podcasting. That takes place at the end of the first year and at the start of the second year. And that's where students really get an opportunity to put into practice some of the knowledge and understanding that they've gained from their first year.
Hi, I'm Rufus. I'm one of the media students here at Godalming, and one of the things that led me to choose media was the coursework part. It was an even split between the two, and the coursework basically meant that I could understand key features of the industry and put some real life experience into it. I chose to create a magazine, which was something that I wanted to go on to do later in life in university and hopefully for a career. So having that chance to understand the marketing, the writing, the styling and the photography meant I would have that later on as well.
Within the department, we have a range of facilities that allow students to be able to undertake their coursework. We have a range of camera equipment, editing suite, there's a podcasting room, there's a studio for filming in. So we encourage students to try and develop their practical skills as well as their academic and analytical skills. Students who are interested in engaging with the wider world and discussion and looking at perhaps news stories and trying to get behind the news and looking at how the ownership of newspapers influences how stories are represented, or thinking about how audiences are targeted to go to the cinema to see certain films, or who are interested in thinking about how people, ideas are represented in the media today, who are curious and who want to engage with discussion, analysis. In terms of the skills that are ideal for the course, well, there's certainly a significant amount of written content that's required, so you've got to feel comfortable with writing and putting your ideas down onto paper. So if you're somebody who does like English and likes expressing yourself, then this is the type of course that you would be interested in.
Hi, my name's Sam. I'm a media student at Godalming College. I initially got into this subject based on recommendations from my friends, as I never really had the opportunity to do it at my previous school, and they recommended it to me highly. And it's definitely something I'm going to take further into my future as a student and even in a career. At the moment, we're looking at a French TV show that I'd never heard of, but I'm definitely going to watch more. Just because of how interesting and entertaining it is. And then you also go over texts such as music videos, magazines and newspapers, which I've always had an interest in, especially music videos. And yeah, it's definitely something I'm going to take into the future.
So the staff within media come from a range of backgrounds. Some people have worked in TV production as researchers, some people have worked for the BBFC, which is the regulatory board for British cinema. I've worked in magazines for journalists for 20 years. We've also got people who have been script writers. So there's a range of industry experience within the team. So the students who choose media may be doing so because they're generally interested in the media, or they might be studying it because they hope to maybe move into a job within the media, or perhaps follow on and study at greater higher level at university. So some of our students go into apprenticeships, perhaps in digital marketing, but others have gone on to degree courses in creative writing, the digital and creative media, courses that can be academic or practical, or sometimes a combination of both. And the practical skills that the students develop on the course can be extremely useful when they move into the workplace. A student recently told me how practicing using Canva for her coursework was really helpful with a summer placement that she did, where she was given some marketing material to produce using Canva, and she obviously felt comfortable because she had produced her coursework using it. So media is a great subject to study if you're interested in the world, you're interested in contemporary issues, you want to know what's going on out there. It's got that perfect combination of academic work, but also that opportunity to be creative and practical. And there's always something new to discuss. We often bring in what's sort of happening at the moment and have discussions about that. So it's something that will have appeal to a wide number of people.